You thought you've seen everything. Could you believe people would steal from a clothing bin and that they figure out a way to make money?
Suffolk County officials say a disgraceful scene was played out hundreds of times over the last year. Thieves shoving their entire body into donation bins, then emptying them of clothing intended for people in need.
We didn't know who was doing it, prior to the investigation. They uncovered all of this, and every time they filled us in on what was going on, we were just shaking our head.
St. Vincent de Paul Society officials say they went to law enforcement after years of donations. Their main source of revenue for the poor dramatically dropped. They started tracking the bags. The DA says they uncovered bins being hit over and over. 14 vans and storage facilities. Then hundreds of thousands of pounds of stolen clothing was sold to exporters.
The runners had specific routes and worked long hours, both overnight while everyone else was sleeping, and even sometimes brazenly during the day, including sometimes while church was in session.
16 people are charged, including juveniles, with selling more than 500,000 pounds of clothing worth $200,000.
You are literally taking food and clothing and shelter from these needy people's hands, and we will not stand for it.
The defendants pleaded not guilty. The charity lost an estimated $750,000.
People are getting very desperate and creative, if you will, not in a good way.
Since their surveillance cameras clearly weren't a deterrent, officials with St. Vincent de Paul say they're looking into other ways of making their donation boxes theft-proof. Since the arrests, donations are up 50%.